this show really is doing an excellent job of fleshing out its characters, its female characters specifically. Sally Jackson is the best example of this, as you know. And if you've read it and watched the series, of course you would know. Her while her arc is exactly the same, her personality and her character is very different. In the books, she, yes, is with Gabe because to protect Percy, but she's very, yes, Gabe, okay, Gabe, but she just puts up with it. Show Sally Jackson is not that at all. She fights and stands up for herself, and she's a badass. That's all it is. Um, Aside from that, and like today's episode was another example of that, kind of, not necessarily with Gabe because Gabe isn't in season 2 anymore, but she's very no nonsense when they, spoiler, when they call her for help for a ride. She's like, stop lying to me. I have been a mother to a demigod for years and to a cyclops for like a year. Just tell me. And that's not, and that I think is Sally Jackson from the show. That would not be something that Sally Jackson from the book or the movies would have said. But taking a wider view at this, it isn't just her character that is getting fleshed out. I think the show is making an active choice to focus on its female characters. For example, Medusa from last season. I don't remember if the movie or the book talks about this part of it, but on the show they definitely featured it. The backstory for Medusa. Not that, and how she was a victim and somehow she's the one who was punished by Athena. Right? So she was a victim of Poseidon and Athena punished her for having been attacked. This season, we also got a little bit more around Circe, and I don't know her myth as well as I do Medusa's, and I don't remember what was written of her in the book, but there's more meat to her. She has a story, she has feelings, she's lonely, and that's why all these things, and it makes sense. And it's a stark comparison to the author who must not be named, who did not give us anything. Well, she gave us peanuts. She gave us peanuts for Hermione Granger. All we know that she's Muggle-born. Her parents are dentists. Her dad almost got bit once, I think. And I think in the books we get their first names, but I'm not even sure if we do. It does. If you really look at Hermione Granger's relationship to her parents, there are a lot of implications, but the author who must not be named just never goes into it, and it's just arguably she's just as important as Ron in the story, and we don't know much